guys, welcome to the Let Me Call You Back podcast. This comedy podcast features Declan Brooks, my brother, and an aspiring stand-up comedian on our weekly phone calls. We talk daily happenings of life, ludicrous news, and comical interactions with others while out and about in the world. Please enjoy. And we're back, guys. Episode 30. It's been 30 weeks, Declan.
30 fucking weeks it is, dude. Most people would have given up by now.
It's been more than half a year. What does it have? 26 weeks? That would be half a year, right?
52 weeks is, yeah, 52 weeks is a year. Should we do a recap episode? Let's look back on the past 30 weeks. Just you bleeping out me saying all the derogatory things I say every week.
I'm just getting bombarded with just fucking Ray Liotta news. Did you hear about this?
What happened with Ray Liotta now? I thought he was dead.
He is dead. He is dead.
What happened?
But like it's all over. For some reason, the browser that opens when you open a PC.
Like Bing?
Yeah, it's like Ray Liotta's cause of death confirmed a year after he died. More news.
Was it a cocaine bear?
So I would assume it's like insane amounts of hard drugs and pussy killed this man. Isn't that what you would suspect?
Is that what the pictures seem to be showing?
The Goodfellas star died from respiratory insufficiency, pulmonary edema, and acute heart failure. According to documents obtained by TMZ, Ray had heart and respiratory system issues, including fluid in his lungs. The 67-year-old died on May 2022 in his hotel room in the Dominican Republic. Interesting. The DR.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was filming the upcoming thriller Dangerous Waters. Documents noted that the death was natural and non-violent.
It took them a year to answer that question for Ray fucking Liotta.
67, that's pretty young.
So was it fluid on the heart and pulmonary edema? Is that what it said?
Pulmonary edema, acute heart failure, and also included fluid in the lungs. It said he also suffered from atherosclerosis, which is a thickening of the arteries caused by a buildup of plaque in the inner lining.
Yeah, that comes from way too much pussy juice.
Yeah, he's just been banging for years, dude. It caught up to him.
Ray Liotta was definitely banging for years. There's no way being the father in Blow didn't get him stacks of ladies.
Was he really the father? I forget. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Come on, George, when are you going to get your act together? You're killing your mother.
What a great movie, dude.
What an incredible movie.
Yeah.
His mom doesn't really say shit. And then at one point, she's just like, where do you go, George?
He also was a Bernie fiend. He was just crushing cigarettes.
Yeah, dude, he was putting the fucking... Now, they were from Boston, right? Or were they... No, Boston, Georgia, yeah. So they were definitely crushing some Newports. Probably some Newport Lights. Heavy.
I'm talking about Ray Liotta, not his character. He was the face of Chantix.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was. He's like, hi, I'm Ray Liotta. And he's like smoking a cigarette while he's saying it. He's like, I've been trying to give up smoking since the 50s.
He's from Newark, New Jersey. I didn't even know that. He was born in Newark, New Jersey.
You know, he sounds like he's from Newark, New Jersey, so I'm not surprised that he just like cultivated a lifestyle based off of sounding like he's from Newark. He sounds like a Newark Goomba. That's exactly what he sounds like.
I'm referencing Wikipedia right now. So he was abandoned at an orphanage at a very young age. He was adopted at 6 months old.
Is he not even Italian? Is he like Portuguese?
Let's see. His adoptive parents were Italian and Scottish.
I'm going to tell you right now.
He was Irish.
Jody and the entire Dorita family is very interested by this conversation right now.
It has to do with Goodfellas. Raymond Allen Liotta.
Dave's in the other room like, hey, yo, Jody, turn this up. Hold on, they're talking about Ray Liotta, our fucking Lord and Savior.
Yeah. Said he had a biologically Irish mother. His family was mostly Scottish and Irish. Interesting.
Wow, dude. Wow, dude.
That's weird.
Very interesting. Man, that's so interesting that he like cultivated this like character of being the Italian Goomba.
Yeah, he grew up to be just a wop.
Jesus. Yeah, but chances are, if his mother was biologically Irish, his father might have been biologically Italian. That's just the go-to from that era.
Sure.
Oh, are you Italian Irish? No way, says every person from South Jersey.
Everybody from like New York to Jersey, all the way to Delaware is Italian Irish.
100%. We show out when we go out. Speaking of, I went to an Italian festival this weekend.
Oh, no shit. Where at?
Over in Media, PA.
Oh, that had to be cool. I like Media a lot.
First off, like, it wasn't in Media on the main street. It was in like a state park down the street where they had like an amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was popping. Definitely had some accordions busting. You had some old little Italian women with their crafts that sucked,
Did you
stacked
say
up
it
in
was?
lines.
You said it was bussin'. Is that what you said?
It's for the clout. It's for the people, right?
You sound like you're getting old, and then you're trying to be young again.
Nah, man, I'm hip. I'm down. I'm down with slime.
Yeah, you are a slimer, I guess they would call it.
Slimers. What's good, slime?
Yo, I work with this guy at work. He's so actually I don't work with him. He works like weird shifts, but he's a total weirdo. But it's hilarious because when he comes in the kitchen to like say what like walking in the back door when he gets there, he says hi to everybody except there's like an 18, 19-year-old black kid that works with us, and he like
Mhm.
he immediately just code switches so awkwardly, and it's like gives him a fist pump and like daps him up and shit. They are not friends. Very
That
awkward.
is so weird, dude.
I was talking. We need to get it on video. It's insane.
Man, that's actually fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
He's just
Outrageous.
doing racist shit in public.
But
Does he
he
call
acts
him
like
his
it's
brother?
totally normal. Yeah. Like, what's good,
He's like,
B? Keeping it real. I see you out here bulling.
my guy, what's good, dog? You
Yeah.
keeping it up with the bitches? Shit. Hit him with a shit.
That's
Dude, if you
crazy.
hit the 18, 19-year-old black kid at your job with a shit, he immediately trusts you.
He's a funny kid, dude. Actually, he's a pretty cool dude. I told him he needs to. He just goes off on tangents about things. I told him if he had a microphone, he'd be funny.
Dude, are we cultivating young comedians here?
Yeah, I found him early. I'm telling you, this kid's funny.
Is this young Kevin Hart? Is this like Kevin Hartley?
Oh my god, I went on a date with this girl recently, and we were talking about comedy a little bit.
Just tell your brother's the youngest, most successful fat
Absolutely
loser on the East Coast.
I
was just complimenting myself and insulting myself back and forth until you said no.
So like she gets in like the question of like, oh, what are your favorite comedians? And I just start naming them. You know, Big J, Tim Dillon, Shane Gillis. You know, I'm just going down the list.
Mainstream whites.
Those aren't. I don't think those are mainstream whites.
Tim Dillon might be the person that makes me feel like that for that group.
Yeah.
Rattle the three off again. Big J. Not everybody knows Big J.
Big J, Tim Dillon, Shane Gillis, Nick Mullen. So I also said that.
Nick Mullen's a good one to rattle off.
Then she goes like, oh, I don't know any of them. She's like, mine are. She's like, you might not know them. They're like, they might be a little obscure. She starts naming like the pop comedy greats. She's like, yeah, you know, like Kevin Hart. What was the other one? Joe Coy. I mean, this is like
oh my god,
this is like 2000s like pop comedy.
Dude, I hate Joe Coy. There's a point where like he was funny for me, but then he got to a point where it's like, all right, man, I'm tired of hearing about your Filipino mother.
Yeah.
I know plenty of Filipino men. I know plenty of Filipino men, and plenty of them talk about their mothers. They all seem to abuse all of them.
Last one she named, she's like, my mom really loves this guy because she's Italian. Have you heard of Sebastian Maniscalco? I was dying.
Hey, have you heard of the most popular Italian comedian in the U.S. right now?
Yeah. He's like the most stereotypical Italian motherfucker on stage in the entire country.
Was she mocking you?
No, she was straight. She was serious.
Did you seem like to be like big dogging you?
I don't know. Sebastian Maniscalco. At the time, I was like, fuck, I couldn't even think of any of his sayings.
Oh my god.
I honestly don't like Sebastian Maniscalco. He's just so...
I like some of his stuff.
He's nostalgic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh god, I can't. Someone literally just Are You Garbage references him all the time.
Oh yeah, dude. Literally all comedians reference him all the time. I mean, he is like one of the greats.
One of his I just like when he's like, get the fuck out. He like, I think he has like one joke where he's like, you're here, old Italian men. They all just, every time they say something, they just like taper off. They're like, you got it, kid. Get the fuck out. No fucking way. It's probably not his best joke, but I thought it was funny.
It's honestly annoying.
Oh, one of his really famous quotes. He's like, "You choose." I love that one.
You choose.
You choose. I love that one. You choose. He's like, he has like he's from Chicago, and he has this like heavy Italian enunciation that just every single dude. It's so funny you bring up this girl who's Italian said this. I've had multiple different Italians in the past year being like, "You ever listen to that guy Sebastian?" They say it like it's their Sebastian Maniscalco. Seems like they've just been listening to him too much. Like, you ever watch that guy Sebastian Maniscalco?
It's funny as shit. Dave and Jody love Sebastian Maniscalco.
Oh, I know, dude. They're gonna sit here and go, "Oh, they're just disrespecting another one of our greats." Get the fuck out of here.
You were talking about
the Italian festival.
Yeah, the Italian festival.
I just bring you on a journey into my torture of a life, Raymond. I love it and I hate it. I love my Silverado, but I hate that motherfucker. You know that. I always talk about how it's a dog piece of shit.
The Chevy Silverado?
The Chevy should have bought a Ford. It gives me heart palpitations when it does something weird. I hate it, dude. Like, there's just something about this truck where, like, once I hit 80,000 miles, it just started being like, you want me to fuck with you today? So, like, I told you, I've been refilling the AC recently. I had the transmission done at 80,000 miles. You know, the podcast covers all this. But most recently, the thing that tripped me up, I wasn't even going to take it out this weekend. I fucking go out and get coffee for me and her in the morning. And then I park it, and then we're getting ready to go out to the Italian festival over in Media with the baby. I'm like, oh, let me move the truck, and we'll take your car over. She's like, yeah, sounds good. I go to move the truck out of the driveway, and my battery just takes an absolute shit, like no crank, can't jump it, shit. And my truck was stuck in the driveway, blocking her in. Neighbor's car was blocking her in too. I had to roll my dead vehicle down the driveway in neutral, pulled her car out over the grass, just, drove through my front lawn because fuck it at that point.
You should have made the boy do it.
I tried to have him back up. Kid's fucking no clue, has no sense of direction. He's 2 months old.
You put him in the driver's seat.
Dumbass. I have the windows down as he's driving, and I'm like, open your fucking eyes. Dumb baby. I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, let's just drive across the lawn, go enjoy our afternoon, and then we'll deal with this later. So we go out to the Italian festival. Honestly, Raymond, it was great. It was a great Italian festival. I just would have to say the city of Media has absolute fucking idiots operating its events. And I'll pretty much just yell at the parks police. It wasn't even Media's police force. It was the park police for Delaware County, the people that like worked this event. Dude, they have people coming in from one entrance, and instead of filling up the remainder of the spots to the right where people are coming in, they're having people go from this entrance across the next parking lot to the next light where people are also coming in. They're stopping this line and letting the light come in instead, and then sending everybody to the back corner where this light is entering in, instead of just closing this entrance where people are going in through. So, like, just nonsensical bullshit, terrible police work. At one point, I saw an old sassy black cop, which this was my favorite part. We're standing in line in traffic, and I don't give a fuck, but somebody's trying to leave, and like, it's not even something that's gonna like affect us or anything, but she's there having a conversation with somebody, and she steps into the middle of the road, blocks this car, doesn't even look at the person, gives them no time of day, doesn't even regard them. And I hear the conversation she's having. She's like, I used to work up at the court, but I switched over to the parks police because, I just like doing this now. It's easier, but I do the Italian festival every year. They always keep a couple cannolis for me and shit. Like, I'm not kidding, Raymond. This is the conversation I hear with my window down. They always keep a couple cannolis for me and shit. And I just retired from the courthouse, a few weeks ago. So now I'm working down here, but they let me work this event because I had my in, So I get the Italian pastries and shit. And like, I hear her having this conversation with somebody like flexing about her like hookup. Yeah. And there's like probably like a late 20s, early 30s young white mother just losing her fucking mind in her fucking SUV. Just
because she's in traffic?
Because she's sitting there stopping her for no reason. She really didn't even have to stop this girl. She could have just let her go. Like, she was like one person, like, you could have just let through. And the woman almost like went out of her way to stop the girl and then have a complete conversation and not pay any mind to like when she was able to let the girl go. It's pretty funny. Yeah. So that's like how it started. I get there. It's a bunch of like literally old arthritic Italian women with like their crafts and shit over in the one corner. There's a couple different like companies advertising products. There's a specialty espresso booth and everything. And that's the first part of it. It's like the arch side. Then you go into the food side. And the food side is where all the vendors and where the kids' toys and all the play areas are over in that direction. There's a stage with an old Italian man singing songs the whole time. It's fucking beautiful. Man, Raymond, it was one of the best smelling events I've been to in a while.
Oh my God, I feel like it's the opposite.
Oh, no, it wasn't that bad.
Smells like fucking onions.
No, it wasn't.
The greasiest group of people you've probably ever been in.
Well, also keep in mind, it wasn't all Italians. Obviously, you have Italians there, but then you also have just all different types of people. So, like, there's a little culture. The Italians are on their best behavior. You know how they keep it together until they're in a full Italian room. Start fucking drinking the Carlo Rossi, cursing at each other.
People like fucking, were they dressing like Sopranos? Were people like in the bowling shirts with the hair and shit?
A little bit. I'd say the most popular thing I saw worn that day was an Italy soccer jersey.
That makes sense.
The
AC Milan.
Yeah, like the blue Italian national soccer jersey. Families wearing that. Couple shirts that said Gabagool. A couple like different shirts that like said like Galabres, Sicilian. Like you had different people wearing cool shirts. So it was actually like pretty cool cultural day. Dude, you get there and there's a fucking the first food booth is like penne alla vodka and sausage, peppers, and onions, and meatballs and chicken cutlets. The next one over is chicken cutlets and crab and spaghetti. And dude, Raymond, it was insane Italian food there.
It kills you. I feel like everybody there is fucking in a hover round. Everybody's got fucking type 2 diabetes.
Most of them probably take what is it? What's the miracle type 2 diabetes drug right now?
We were talking about the Ozempic.
Ozempic. I think every single one of them was an Ozempic poster child.
Have you looked into Ozempic?
Not much. You were telling me about it earlier. I haven't looked into it yet because I don't want to cheat, but I probably should take it and get less fat and less diabetic, possibly.
Ozempic seems like the way to go.
Might do it, dude. But dude, honestly, I didn't really see a unit anywhere. There was maybe a couple units, but like I was probably the unit. There were other units.
Yeah.
No, there were other. My favorite part is like the fat, aggressive Italian girls that think they're hot. They got like they're fat with no tits. They're fat with no tits. They got their bellies out. They're just talking loud.
Their shirts don't fit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're fat with no tits, dude. Their bellies out because they're like acting like that's the style, but they just couldn't get a shirt that fit this monstrosity. They're just yelling. Like, Gina, did I tell you about that one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, did I take you? Did you try their coffee? It's ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my. Fucking lots of oh my God.
Dude, that had to be I don't even think I could handle being there now that I think about it. In the heart of Delco. With all of the degas, dude, so, that's ridiculous.
I was planning to go there anyway, and then I'm on Facebook getting ready to go, and I see Mike Rainey post it. Fucking, he's like in media at the Italian festival. I'm like, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
The infamous. Wait, you commented or you messaged him?
We're friends on Facebook. I commented. I'm like, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Save the porchetta.
Porchetta.
I call it porchetta. What are you talking about? It's porchetta, isn't it? I know you're right. Damn it. God damn it. Disgraziad.
That's nice. I was around some units today too.
Nice.
So me and John went for a nice nature walk run in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
John, the Turkish gentleman.
Oh.
And we got done. And he's like, yo, I know about this Chinese buffet right by my house. We should hit it.
You went for a run and then we're like, let's go fuck this up.
Yeah. I don't think I've been to a Chinese buffet since I've lived in Jersey, dude. It's been a long time.
Really? That's the last time you've been to one?
Yeah.
Man, that is that makes me feel terrible about myself.
Is that like 3 years? 3.5 years?
No way you haven't been to a Chinese buffet in between that.
God. Yeah.
On your fucking nephew?
On my mama.
Oh, my mama.
On
Put
baby.
that on baby. Put that shit on baby.
On baby.
We both did it at the same time. So you know we're brothers. I put that shit on baby.
So yeah, it was like it was a battlefield I mean, there
God.
was literally human traffic around this food.
Were people like honking?
There was fat whites literally carting other fat whites with plates. Like, you know those walkers that you can sit down on?
Yeah.
There was just fat people just exploding over top of it.
Oh, hold on. That's the ultimate hack. Use that chair, get a couple plates back, mosey on down the lane. That's a fucking hack. That's shoveling that shit in your gullet faster.
They were literally overflowing out of these chairs with other fat whites pushing them around in these chairs. It's honestly depressing. It was amazing. I mean, my server, of course, it's honestly sad. It's a very foreign Chinese woman that is so unhappy with her life. It seems like she's probably actually a slave to this job. They probably chain them up out back after work.
And that's where it got sad. Jesus Christ, Raymond. They probably don't. Honestly, there's required tips. I don't think they're allowed to hit them here. So, like, it's probably a lot better than China. Also, this is a theory I've had for years. You know how they acted like they stopped killing after the second born girls in families in China? You know how it was like they have one girl and they kill the second one and anyone after that?
So they've recently changed it. I just talked to a
yeah, I know. They forced the second born daughters to come to the United States to work in Chinese buffets.
No, they've changed the amount of children you're allowed to have over the years. Right now, nobody's having any children in China, so I don't think there's any limit to kids you can have now. I just met this woman that was telling me this.
There's like a accidental celibacy going on between like the male populations over in Asian countries.
Because they're all just incels.
Voluntary celibacy.
Yeah.
It's pretty sensational. So yeah, I don't know why you have that viewpoint of Chinese buffets. Now, it could be you were there at a peak time, and I'll tell you what, peak time.
Absolutely insane. People were fighting over fucking crab rangoons. Literally.
Oh, nice, dude. Did you get in that?
No, I don't eat crab rangoons.
You should. Oh, wow. It's one of my favorite things. Dude, I would have gotten in the. While they were fighting, I would have been in the back, like, get it, And then I would have, like, took the mozzarella. Oh, pull her fucking hair, dumb bitch.
As you're just eating a crab rangoon.
Dude, I gets down in the Chinese buffet. I've had to fight a couple times. You've heard about my horror stories.
I mean, the food it actually was so fucking horrible. I didn't remember how bad it was. At least this place was.
Was it a bad Chinese buffet?
It seemed to be that. I mean, it was fucking packed, dude. It's crazy.
Well, I don't know, because this is what I'm going off of. Our father, the two things he said that you can't get. Sorry, three things you can't get that are good in China in Baltimore. He's like, this was all in the same conversation. He's like, they don't got no good bread here. They don't got no good hoagies, and the Chinese buffets here suck.
They really do. I mean, I believe that. That makes sense.
Isn't that crazy?
It's kind of true because their bread, like what are they? The subs. Is that what they call it? Sub?
Yeah. Grind.
No, it's not a grinder.
Thank God, I hate people that call it a grinder.
I think it's a sub. Their sub roll is literally, it's the texture of a hot dog bun.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't like that. It's like you ever gone to Walmart and bought their hoagies thinking, I call everything a hoagie. I called something a hoagie the other day and someone immediately called me out. I was at a comedy mic and the guy was like, talking about getting ice cream. He's like, get some toppings on it and shit. And I'm like, yeah, soft serve with Jimmy's. And he's like, yo, where the fuck are you from that you're saying that stupid shit? I was like, Philadelphia. He's like, of course. He's like, that's fucking stupid, dude. He's like, Jimmy's, Jesus Christ. He immediately was like, oh my God, you're trash.
I haven't run into that yet. They might say that here.
Jimmy's?
They might. I'm not sure.
I noticed that phenomenon when I went to North Carolina and I went to a deli. Remember I told you I went to a place that it said it was an Italian sandwich and I got it and it had thick sliced mozzarella and olives on it. And I hucked the sandwich out the window. I was like, I can't even eat. I literally said it with an accent. I was like, I can't even eat this. Get the fucking.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man. Yeah, I had a funny moment yesterday at open mic. So I'm there, and I've like kind of become friends with a couple of these people, so like they know me. And I was actually kind of shocked by this moment. They were two guys were having an argument about someone being fat. The guy was saying he was fat too, and he starts pointing out each individual person sitting out front, and I'm just sitting there blending in. And he's like, Mike's fat, Gary's fat, and John's fat, and Derek like doesn't say my name. So I just sitting. I literally was sitting there. I'm like, I'm gonna stay as quiet as possible and just accept this compliment. And then like probably 20 seconds later, they're continuing the conversation. I'm like, Zach, I just want to point out, I really appreciate you not calling me fat. And everybody in the group lost it. Like no one noticed Declan in the back.
Where are you hiding?
I wasn't. I was literally in plain sight. The one guy was, yeah, dude, I was waiting for you to say Declan's name. He sat there quiet as fuck. The guy's never been quieter in my life.
That's hilarious.
It was really fucked up.
Stepped down a little bit.
I was like curled up in my chair, like, don't get fatter, right? Don't get fatter.
Suck it in.
Declan, are you all right? Like, getting skinny over here. What's up?
That's awesome. That's good.
I actually want to go back to this one. The Italian festival was fun, man. I had fun. I ate my heart's desire and salty meats and tomato spice things and whatnot. Got the baby out. Why do old Italian women just feel like they have to touch your child's foot? This woman walked up, grabbed his foot, and was like, "You're a cute little thing, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Lady, put my son's foot down, you old greasy bitch."
He's like, whoa, you're gonna give him diabetes. Back up.
I was like, whoa, you're gonna give him liver spots. Get the fuck out of here. That shit's like chicken pox.
You're walking around with the baby like it's a fucking dog. People are just like, oh, can I touch it?
I'm like, just don't spit on him too hard.
Did you give him any gabagool? What did he eat? What's he eating right now?
Formula and titty.
When's he gonna start munching?
I think 6 months so we can start giving him solid food. I'm hitting that kid with a blended hot dog immediately.
Hit him with a fucking Dave's Jr.
I'm just gonna go to Wendy and blend a Dave's hot juicy triple stack. Share it with him. I'm not gonna waste it.
He's like, hell yeah, you're lineman material.
Hey man, you're a fucking little unit, aren't you? He's just like, why does my dad talk to me like that? Oh man. So after the event, get done, go buy a battery. This is me complaining about the price of things right now. We talked about this. The price of batteries is outrageous, Raymond. What is this bullshit, man? I got the cheapest truck battery I could get for my truck within reason. And it was still $249 with tax. $23 off with the fucking fucking sad, dude. Like every fucking week it's something with this fucking truck. So I buy a toolkit. It's like a 42-piece toolkit. I'm like, oh, I'll have everything I need in this.
Did you get that from Advance?
Yeah.
I think I bought the 55-piece.
Yeah, I bought the 42-piece. It stopped at 12 millimeter, and it stopped at ½ inch. So really? I needed a 13 millimeter. That's the one thing I needed. So I used the 10 millimeter I needed, and then I used the ½ inch and just fucking slammed it on the bolts that I needed it to, and cranked the 3 bolts that I needed to get out off. Then put everything back in the packaging and returned the 42-piece toolkit to Otis, as well as returned my battery core. Frustrating, dude. Yeah. I put that battery in. Became just a late night. Just a lot of things going on. Getting the baby back to normal. Doing our thing. Sunday night after this, we go back to the house. Take care of the baby. I go food shop for a little bit. Get some things together for the night. Get some food for the week and everything because I was getting ready to do some meal prep and grilled chicken. So then I grilled chicken for dinner. That's what we have. We grilled chicken. I make potatoes, another bullshit. And I'm outside grilling. I had the dogs out there with me. I got a fire going. And I go inside for like maybe 30 seconds. Like I went in to get a plate, rinse something off and go back out. And I'm like, it smells like a skunk out here. I'll put the dogs inside. I don't want them getting sprayed. Put the dogs inside. And Christina's like, oh my God, what smells like a skunk? I'm like, I smelled one outside. She's like, oh, okay. So like I closed being inside for like 10 minutes while I'm outside. She's like, "Hun, it smells terrible in here." I'm like, "Oh God, oh no." So like I go up to Bean, smell him, and sure enough, he got fucking skunked.
You got sprayed by a skunk?
Dude, have you ever had an animal get sprayed by a skunk before?
No, I don't have
Oh,
animals.
like, did we ever have a dog get sprayed? Did you ever have animals on like Heritage Farm get sprayed? Anything like that?
I don't think so, no.
Man, Raymond, it is violent. It is a violent smell. It's not like anything rotten. It's just it's like I literally felt like
Spicy?
like when they were talking about what's the fucking perfume he puts on, the Liquid Panther or some shit. I think it was Eau de Panther, some goofy shit. Do you remember when the girl's running around the office? She's like, "It smells like burnt hair and Indian food and Bigfoot's dick."
Yeah,
Like,
Sex Panther.
Sex Panther, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It was the strongest smell, like stronger than diesel and gasoline, Raymond. Like a direct punch in the face. Smelled like something burning. It was crazy.
Did you put him out?
Put him outside, dude. He thought we were gonna kill him. He was, dude. Every time I walked out the back door, he was like, "Please don't kill me."
Did you
like,
Google it? How do you get the smell of a dog?
well, after about like 10 minutes of me losing my fucking mind in the house, because I was just, Raymond, the day just was not continuing to get better. Like it was terrible beginning, great middle, terrible ending. I just had like not a meltdown, but like I was inside with Christina, just like I was like, I don't know how much more I can do with this. I'm about to just go out for fucking cigarettes and never come back. You're about to be beat as fuck, babe, all because of a skunk. I was literally like losing my patience, and after I like did a quick Google,
Tomato juice, right?
now everybody said, God, you're like the 15th person to say that to me a day, like tomato juice, right? I look it up online. It literally says don't get tomato juice. What they suggested was peroxide, baking soda, and Dawn dish soap. Worked like a charm.
Really?
Yeah. So Bean's just outside. I'm losing my mind. I'm inside looking at what time it is, Googling shit. All the stores that would have like a skunk off stuff is gone or like closed. It's like 9:30 at night, Raymond. I'm like in the middle of grilling dinner. I put him outside. I get everything together, get all the food inside, cover it up. I cover him in this solution, let it just soak on him. You know, Bean's a nervous dog. He hates linoleum. He hates hardwood floors. You know, of course the hose in my yard isn't working, so I have to go wash him in the bathroom, drag him in there. He wouldn't go in there, so I had to pick him. This was the most stressful part. I had to pick him up. He's losing his fucking mind because I'm picking him up. He's like an 80-pound dog, doesn't want to be up in the air. He's like shaking. I put him inside the shower, close the door. I stink like a skunk at this point. So now I get naked, get in the shower with the dog. He's freaking out. I'm freaking out. I almost pissed on his head. He went to go shake off water, Raymond, smacks his head on the glass door. Christina's in the other room as I'm just like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And she's like, "Oh my God, what's going on in there?" I'm like, "He just hit his head."
He slipped in the shower.
It wasn't me. So like there's a point where like me and him are like, I'm like verge of tears in the bottom of the tub with the dog holding him like, "I'm so sorry."
Dude, how did you fit in there with him?
Not well. And I was just jammed in there. You've been in my shower. It's me and Bean in there. I just gave him as much room as I could. I showered him down. Then he destroyed my bathroom with water. So I got that going for me.
Yeah.
The solution worked. It honestly took the smell away immediately.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was kind of amazing. It said, make the solution, put it on him, let it soak for 3 to 5 minutes, and rinse it off. And it worked. Yeah, it was fucking traumatic. By the time I was done and we finally were eating dinner, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I also couldn't leave for work early the next morning because I had an appointment with Declan, little guy. So like at this point, like my night's fucked. I'm doing laundry. I have a fire out back. I'm like drinking a beer, hanging out, decompressing. I probably ate, Raymond. Like I bought ice pops the other day because I'm a heathen and I saw them and I was like, let me get it. I probably ate 14 ice pops, drank 3 beers, smoked a bowl, sat by my fire, and wallowed in self-pity.
That sounds like dad energy.
Oh, hard dad energy.
Yeah.
I was sitting there just like playing like a game on my phone. Just like, man, I can't wait to fucking not have to deal with that shit again. Like,
You should have just stood on your lawn, just like king of the hill, and just yelled at children.
it was too late at night.
I figured out my cocktail, by the way.
What cocktail?
So for the summer, I had to come up with another cocktail.
Ooh.
Which I did not do it myself. I can't take the credit.
Is it called the Suck Me Off, and it's based off of oh God, what the hell is his name? Don't ruin this right now. David Hasselhoff. The Suck Me Off.
I was gonna say, I was like, does he know the name of this guy?
It's specifically a David Hasselhoff drink with a straw.
Yeah, and actually, so the cocktails this summer for the summer season are based off of the movie Stand By Me. But
Okay.
we should do David Hasselhoff. You're right.
Okay, so I don't get how you guys were like making drinks off Fargo. Now, Stand By Me, like what?
This is the third rendition. The last one was the movie Heathers.
Yeah, I don't even know that movie. All right, so Stand By Me. I'm trying to remember that movie. 4 white kids, railroad tracks.
There's a dead body. They're going to find the dead body. They're like going on the trip down the road tracks. They also run into that junkyard where they get chased out by the dog with the guy.
So your drink's called the Chomper, right? You definitely made the Chomper. God damn it, Raymond, you missed a chance.
So this is shout out to Katie, my friend Katie who works with me. She figured this out for me, gave me this.
K1 or K2?
She's the only one.
Wasn't there 2 of one type of?
No, it's Allie. There's A1 and A2. Allie 1 and Allie 2.
Okay, so Katie. Shout out to Katie. You're the shit. Thank you for listening.
Cool, so she
Katie listens, right?
I think so, yeah.
Shout out to Katie.
Yeah.
Give it up for Katie in the suburbs.
She's the soap queen. She works for a soap company. She's super cool. She figured this out for me by doing a lot of Googling. So in the first 30 seconds of the movie, basically so I didn't have to watch it, there's a scene where the guy's sitting in the car reading a newspaper. The headline is something about one of the Chambers men, which is the guy who gets killed in the movie, getting murdered. The newspaper is called The Oregonian. So off of that, I figured, or Katie told me this, that Oregon produces a lot of blackberries. They're known for blackberries.
Interesting.
My assignment was with whiskey. So I've created a blackberry whiskey smash.
Ooh.
It's pretty nice.
Break it down for me. What's the flavor profile? What's the mixture?
So it's blackberries cooked into simple syrup. So I have a blackberry simple syrup. Then I have some bourbon whiskey, some lemon juice, and then also a slight bit of Braulio Amaro, like a high alpine Italian Amaro. So for a little menthol.
Okay.
And also 5 mint leaves. It's quite nice.
Okay, are you muddling any fresh blackberries into that? What's going on?
That's the thing. No, I tried that in the beginning. Blackberries become very ugly when you muddle them.
Yeah.
It kind of gets goopy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I made the simple syrup with the blackberries instead to get the pop.
Did you put any half and half in it?
No.
That's gonna be ours for a while.
No.
You should have heard what the drink I was gonna call the Chomper.
What is it? Is it Miller Lite and whole milk?
Miller Lite heavy cream. Cinnamon Toast Crunch blended for a rim.
Yeah.
And then you're
gonna use fruit roll up and you roll that.
Frangelico.
you fashion a flower out of a fruit roll up.
You take a Haribo's gummy and you bite off the bottom half, and then you take 2 Haribo's gummies and you bite off both bottom halves. You make a double-headed bear.
2 heads on a pick. On a pick. You have to bite them as you make the cocktail.
That's making me laugh so hard.
That would be fucking hilarious. If I'm just like eating pieces of the garnish as I'm putting it on.
You ready for a screaming back memory? Ready?
What is that?
You said toothpicks, and we talked about putting gummies on toothpicks. Remember when our
Scooby
father
snacks.
lied to us and told us we were making Scooby snacks?
Yeah.
Dude, so our father, and I bet you if he listens to this episode, he's gonna love this memory.
I was very
Our mom-
addicted to Scooby-Doo growing up. It's actually how I learned how to tell time.
What?
Yes, this is very.
How do you know this?
I remember distinctly because I used to tell time based on the length of Scooby-Doo episodes.
Oh God, yeah, we used to. That's so funny that you say that. We used to use that as a metric. We definitely used to use it as a metric for
I
sure.
would say for like how long something would happen, I would say how many Scooby-Doo episodes. You know what I mean?
With your fucking lisp, Raymond couldn't Parmesan. Raymond used to say, "Yeah, chicken Parmesan." It's one of my favorite memories of him.
I don't think that was a
back
lisp.
to it was definitely mental retardation. You're like, shut up. Our mother was out all day for something. I think she was either doing a craft show or she just like had enough of them for a day, so she made up a reason why she was going out with the girls all day.
Yeah. He didn't know how to take care of children unless we were playing sports.
And me and you were both like small and chubby at this point, not really like sports ready. Like
Yeah.
I think maybe T-ball, maybe the next grade above level age, and like Georgie's probably 5 years older than us at this point. So like, let's picture, I don't know. We're probably like 6 and 7, and Georgie's probably like 11 or 12.
12, yeah.
Whatever it was, she left very early. So like, we woke up, and instead of making breakfast for us, he was like, "You guys want Scooby snacks?" Of course, all three of us were like, yeah." So we're like, "How do you make them?" He's like, "I'll show you. It's very easy." And he proceeds to just grab
Kebab skewers
as well as toothpicks. Also, just all of the sweets that we had, like gumdrops, mini marshmallows,
the orange slices,
coconut juniors. He grabbed all these little things. He pretty much would go take the skewer, shove the cake on there with some marshmallows, and put the gummies on the end.
This is why we were fat.
That's a Scooby snack.
This is why we were fat.
Yeah, 100%, dude. That was memory lane there, real quick. That's so funny that just came up from you bringing up. I was talking about a fucking goofy drink you're about to make.
Yeah.
So have you made the cocktail yet? Is
it
doing well?
No, so it doesn't go on until the first of the summer.
I thought you were going to be like, no, it's not. I'm really getting some slack over it.
No, it's going to. I know it will. It's perfect for summer. Very good.
Is it tasty?
It's very good. Yeah. What is that? Like the 21st?
Yep.
20th?
The summer solstice.
Yes. So people still are trying to trade me ridiculous things for this dirt bike, dude.
I forgot you even had that motherfucker. You been out ripping it?
Not at all. No. It's actually
been hiding it.
My friend who's holding it in his garage is actually moving, so I either needs to find a new place or the place he moves into could house it. So we're not sure yet.
That's stressful.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about it, but.
So what's the latest craziest offer? I forgot you even had that motherfucker. I am just jealous again.
Dude, if I sell this thing, this is life-changing for me. It would just be nice to pay off all my debt and just be fucking clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotta get clean. Get right with God, brother. Gotta get off the ice.
Yeah, you're right.
I forgot to tell you guys, Raven's addicted to crystal meth.
One second. Let's see.
No denying it. He knows it.
So somebody says, "Is the bike still available today?" I said, "Read the fucking description." The person says, "I am unavailable to look at it today." I said, "Oh, nice. Right." They said, "Okay, send me your cell phone number." I said, yeah, okay. They said, "Okay, send me your address too." I sent the address of the police station next door and their phone number. They said, "I'm going to call you." I said, "Okay, cool, nice, thank you." The next one was somebody's trying to sell me a 2001 Dodge Dakota with 175,000 miles on it. I was like,
why would they think that's even close to an even swap?
I have no idea. I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good, thank you."
How much did they want for the fucking Dakota?
They wanted to trade straight up.
They thought that Dakota, 175,000 miles on it, is worth, all right, low ball, $5,000.
I bet $2,500 at most. They sent me a picture, dude. It was clapped out. I mean, it was a rust.
It was clapped out.
The fuck out of here.
That should be one of our prank calls. Do you want to call people and try and sell your dirt bike? Just call different businesses. Like,
What was
hey,
my idea for prank calls I told you about? Ozempic. It was about calling.
Ozempic.
It was about calling a doctor's
Doctor's
office.
offices
Fuck.
trying to get on Ozempic, right? I think I want it. I think I want some Ozempic in me.
It has the possibility of just putting you in a wheelchair at first.
Well, so we can go into Ozempic here for a second and talk about it.
I'm gonna look up the side effects.
So I have a new unrealistic fear right now,
Of what?
and it feels like I got AIDS or something, but pretty much it's the same thing. I came home, I got ready to get a shower, and I looked down at my chest, and I had a deer tick on me, latched. No ring or anything. It looks like it just got on there. I pulled it off. It was easy. Then I checked my entire body. Then I rocked uncontrollably on the floor for a minute. Now I've just come to accept if I have the Lymes that I just did my open enrollment for work and I didn't apply for short-term or long-term disability. So I am freaking out, Raymond. I am freaking out.
I think you would know.
Man, I know.
All right, so Ozempic.
No, yeah, I'm not dying. It's cool.
Ozempic seems like you can get skinny off this shit. Are you familiar with this or no?
I've heard about it. I've heard that it's like the miracle drug for fats.
Yeah. There are some side effects though. I mean,
name the first side effects, first 5.
Diarrhea, nausea, constipation, vomiting, fatigue.
That's it?
Flatulence.
That's it?
I already have all of these side effects.
I have all of these things happening already.
Yeah.
That's just a bad Wednesday night and an early Friday morning.
Yeah, dude. Like, you just give me some more of that. I can handle that.
I'm already putting up with that. If you're looking for me to be, if you're looking for patience, I have that.
But supposedly it's just like it's a once a week needle you jam into your body.
Nah. Hey, listen. First off, we were talking about this earlier, and you were like, saying, I think our father might be getting on it. Daddy would never jam himself with needles, Raymond.
I think he is.
He would have
I'm pretty sure he is on it.
Way.
I think so. Do some research, but I'm pretty sure he is.
Wow. I've heard like the first thing is that it has like an incredible curb of your enthusiasm, curb of your appetite.
I think so. Let's see. What does it do?
Dude, it's gotta like cause some type of like stupid cancer. Gotta give you like cancer of your middle toe on your finger, on your your middle toe. Like, yeah, we gotta take that one. No, I liked that one. When I got skinny, I was gonna use that one for shit. Don't do this to me.
The thing is, I don't think
it has an epidemiological study of it long enough yet to show the side effects.
First of all, I don't know what that means, but
wow, get on my level, Raymond. Are you fucking smart or are you smart?
So it seems like insurance does not cover it. Does not cover the fats. That's ridiculous.
Wow. Well, no, you're reading it wrong. It doesn't cover the people that are doing it to lose weight. It covers people for type 2 diabetes.
It might cover it if you're literally about to die. You're so fat.
All right, so here's the new goal. We're going to get the beaties, and then we're going to get on it. New goal.
You think that'll work?
I mean, I think that's what the prank call should be.
Dude, we need...
Like, hey, listen, I have some questions about Ozempic. First off,
how fat do I need to be?
Can I get it? It's just a normal fat, or do I have to like go full tilt and get beaties?
Yeah.
Say it just like that. They're gonna be like, get what? Beaties, like number beaties. 2. Diet beaties? Yeah. The Diet Coke diabetes?
Double beatus.
Double quarter beaties with cheese?
Like, listen, hon, I'm a fat piece of shit. Like, I heard about this online. Like, what can I, is there something I can do to get this, or?
Oh, excuse me, what?
And this is like the front desk girl that like has no medical training whatsoever.
So forget calling actual doctor's offices. Are you thinking pediatricians and act like you're like, I'm 35, but I identify as a 17-year-old boy, and I'm definitely overweight for my age.
Just call a chiropractor.
A fucking medium, a psychic medium.
They keep trying to direct you to somebody with the information. You're like, but no, like, I just want to know, like, I'm
What do
wearing
you think?
4X right now.
Fucking pushing numbers, dog.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think I'm gonna get right? You think it's gonna help? Think it's
Yeah.
gonna work? Call like a tire shop. Oh my god, that would be such a good one.
Yeah.
Hey man, I just want to get your advice on something. Yeah, sure. What's up, man? All right, cool. Have you heard of Ozempic? What? Have you heard of Ozempic, the type 2 diabetes drug? It just so happens the guy's slamming a cheeseburger while he's on the phone with you. He's like, yes, I have.
Oh, we gotta look into this.
It sounds like you're trying to get right with the fat guy.
Dude, you just mix a nice little cocktail of some Ozempic and some fucking anabolic steroids. We'll be good.
How do I get the Mexican street Ozempic?
Mexican street
Talking
Ozempic
about-
is uncut cocaine.
I'm talking about that sweet Ozempica.
Yeah, there has to be a fucking knockoff Mexican variation of this we could
I'm
get.
looking for a commercial that's like Los Ozempic's side effects es mucho diarrhea. Los huevos en el fuegos. Your nuts are on fire.
Wait, so what do you want to see? You want to see a commercial telling you about the side effects in Spanish?
No, I'm talking about Spanish Ozempic. I can't. I was about to call it Ozempic again.
Si tiene algún efecto secundario, hable con su médico.
I just like go to Mexico. I'm like, me gusta Ozempic, por favor. Sí, gringo, Ozempic.
Yeah, we need that shit. Fuck, I'll rip a line of Ozempic right now. I don't give a fuck.
Put that shit in my butt.
Yeah.
Trying to get skinny, dog.
Yeah.
Any means necessary. I am not going to work out. No, I've been living off chicken and rice this week. Not doing a single thing of physical activity other than my daily work habits. So probably going to maintain the same weights. Looking right. Looking like a chubby Usain Bolt.
We're bulking right now.
We're in the bulk stage. I'm about to cut. I'm about to.
We're about to cut. It's coming up.
That's a shirt. We gotta make that. We're about to cut. I'm like 3 weeks out of a cut.
Yeah.
Just watch.
Mm-hmm.
Raymond went to a Chinese buffet today. He's bulking. Raymond's about to get trend out. He's bulking because he's doing power sets.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm getting shredded right now.
Yeah, I am not. I'm getting severely chubbier. No, I'm not.
You gotta calm that shit down, dude.
I definitely didn't get chubbier this week. I definitely either lost some weight or maintained my fat. It's the best way I can put it. I'm trying, Raymond. I'm fucking trying.
Yeah.
I think I just lied to myself today and looked in the mirror at my hairline. I'm like, I might be going bald.
You think so?
No, I don't think that. Don't say. Why? Why do you think so? Are you going bald?
No. And I don't think so, but maybe a little bit.
I can't. I have no clue, honestly. Because first off, our father has kept his hair his entire life, and like now it has a farther back hairline, but it's not that much farther back than I thought it would be.
Our hairlines have always been way back. We have been way back boys since we were born.
Yeah, mine isn't a way back boy though. It's a.
True.
I'm a fat. I don't have a way. You and Georgie have way back boys.
Yeah.
Which scares me because our grandfather was an all the way back boy by like 32.
He was bald when he was like 26.
He was like 29 and he looked old as fuck.
Yeah. We're at 69 right now. So, I mean, just one more story.
Nice. Hold on. Wait a minute. In the episode, regard this, that we hit 69 minutes.
We always do 69.
69 minutes. Don't say that, dude. You're my fucking brother.
We always
Don't
hit
ever-
69 minutes.
Don't ever say that, Raymond. God damn it.
So we never talked about Memorial Day, I don't think, at all.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
been a while
what?
since we recorded. We recorded before Memorial Day.
Yeah, we did. I just thought about that.
I went
You're right.
down to I went to Deep Creek on the edge of Maryland. It's actually right next to West Virginia.
Ooh,
It's like a 2.5 hour drive from me.
jealous. So jealous. Sounds fun. Raymond sent me a Snapchat of himself in a hot tub.
Yeah.
And then like 35 minutes later, he was holding a naked cat, like one of those like Egyptian fucks.
Sphinx, yeah.
Raymond was flexing on me, dude.
Yeah, dude. Bitches love naked kitties.
Raymond was with some naked kitties in the woods in Maryland. Continue, Raymond.
So like we had a great weekend actually. Right at the end, we're like packing up. The trunk is open on Tom's car. I have all my stuff in my truck. We're about to leave. It's probably like 11 in the morning.
You guys all double European kiss on the cheek as you're about to leave?
Of course, yeah. On the lips,
Nice.
actually.
Nice.
This cat you could bring outside with you and just walk around with it and it wouldn't do anything normally.
Uh-huh.
Right before we're about to leave, the cat just runs away.
What happened? He got like a bad soup or something like that? Had him all weird?
Probably not. But so he just starts sprinting. Tom, the owner of the cat, I'm at his cabin, starts chasing the cat. I let him go for a little bit and we end up going to look for Tom because he's been gone for a while. We hear him just yelling the cat's name, Alfie, in the woods.
Tom left in disarray and disrobed, meaning like not fully dressed. I don't think you said he wasn't wearing shoes, right?
He had no shoes on. He had pants on. By the time I found him, he had no pants on. He was just in his underwear. So he tells me that his pants were slowing him down, and he took his pants off and dropped them to chase the cat. So we spent the next like 2.5 hours going house to house looking for the cat and asking people. He has no pants on. Every time we get up to a house, he's like, I was with the cat. She ran away. I took my pants off. They're slowing me down. He just like breezed through that every time we met somebody. Like,
what was he wearing? Like, what kind of boxers was he wearing, dude?
Like boxer briefs, like the tight Johns.
Oh my god! Is Tom tatted up? I've not met Tom yet.
He's incredibly white and vanilla.
He's just showing up a lunatic.
Yeah.
You look normal, right?
Oh, I would say semi-normal probably. I have shoes on at least.
You have a shirt on?
Yes, I have clothes on.
Hey, thank God. Did you kiss every single one of these these people's doors? Like every person's door you knocked on, did you kiss them all?
No.
You fool.
It was kind of sad. Tom was pretty upset. I mean, you could hear it in his voice as he's yelling Alfie's name. First of all, I'm like, cats don't even answer their names. They're literally they're assholes. Cats are literally jerk offs.
The whole time you're just like undermining him in your head. You're like, if I was a cat, I would fuck him.
Don't give a
fuck him. I'm doing cat shit right now.
we met this woman across the street. She's a neighbor. I don't even remember what her name was, but we'll say she's Carol or something.
Nice.
She's a total nut job. She's like, she feels so bad for them because the cat's missing.
She was helping?
Yeah, she's like running around the neighborhood.
Don't you love? Was she an older white woman?
Yeah, she's running around the neighborhood.
Love when don't you love when strange older white men just join the cause?
I'm walking down the street. She comes running over. She's out of breath. She's like, I talked to the Richardsons, the Jacksons, everybody. They haven't seen her. She gave me fucking, so it's this is a pretty ritzy area. People have a lot of money there. These cabins are like mansions, but
I'm just power walking around in his underpants. We're gonna find this cat.
She gave me the codes to get into these gated communities. She's like, if you go next door, the number's pound 2000. If you go there,
price.
She's like giving me all of this information to get into these neighborhoods. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
She's all over the place.
Whites are so trusting of other whites, right?
Yeah, I know. I was like, why would you tell me that?
Tom's not wearing pants. Yeah. Tom has no pants on. This woman just giving codes to the neighborhood.
She's going. She's power walking hard.
God forbid you walk through a neighborhood and you're African American with a hoodie on.
It's fucked up.
Tom's walking around no pants on, like, I can't find my kitty. Will you help me? They're like, I. Here's the code to the bank next door. If you want, you can fuck my wife, and we're gonna go rob that bank.
We ended up searching for like 6 hours, probably. I mean, to the point where I was late for things. I had to go home, so I ended up leaving.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Also, I forgot to mention this. The pants that Tom dropped in the woods had his phone, wallet, and his keys to his car in it.
Did he get his pants?
We lost the pants.
Oh, not the pants, dude.
So we found them actually like 3 hours into the search. We found the pants. So I ended up leaving to go home. They have to stay another night. They were not planning it. They both had work the next day. They just stay another
They
night.
own this place, or are they renting this place?
Their father owns it. Tom's father owns it.
Can you imagine adding the extra extension day of rental costs for a cat? I would have left that cat a note of where to call me.
The thing is, like, we had talked to people down the street that were like, we just saw bears come through. It was a bad situation.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, then, ain't no bears fucking with a naked kitty. I'll tell you what, that's probably the bear's worst nightmare. That's nightmare material for bears.
Yeah.
That's a big nope from Smokey. Smokey's like, yeah, nah, dude. Nope. Nope, 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 nope,
Literally
nope.
a fucking alien.
Oh my God! Did you guys just see that demon cat? Probably. Is he completely nude, like pink, or does he have like black splotches?
No, completely pink.
Yeah,
female. Her name is
that's
Alfie.
fucking terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
That's what nightmares are made of. I could never own one of those cats. Every time it would walk up behind me, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, dude, I almost killed you again. What's wrong with you?
So I had to watch the cat one time when they went out of town, and I would wake up at like 3:30 in the morning, and the cat is just face against my face, like. I was like, Jesus Christ! It's like Gollum from the Lord of the Rings. You know
That's
what I'm talking
fucked
about?
up, man. Yeah. He's like, Raymond, please play with me.
Just forehead against my cheek.
We must have kibbles. We must have meow mix. Please deliver.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
That's dude. What the fuck? Fuck that cat.
She's sweet though. But they found her the next day. The neighbor found the kitty out back. All was well.
The neighbor, like the one that was in full pursuit.
Another different old neighbor that lives there year round found the kitty out back.
Did she call him out of breath? Like, Tom, thank God I got you on the phone. I found Alfie. I got him. I had to. He tried to get away, but I got him. I'll meet you at.
So Tom had been walking in the woods and found ticks on him.
Great.
So he's like freaking out. He's also a hypochondriac, I think, a little bit. And so he shaved his entire head down to skin with a buzzer.
Pinked it, dude.
I mean, he looks absolutely fucking insane now. So he works with me, and I've been joking. I was like, Tom looks like we lock him up out back at the end of the night. We chain him up out back. And I'm closing. I'm like, you guys lock up Tom yet? He's like, no, I got him. It's like, what the fuck? He looks nuts, but yeah, he freaked out because there was ticks on him, so he shaved his whole head.
All right, that's definitely our next interview is the Gumbo Garçon.
Yeah, we gotta have him.
I want to talk to this guy. I want to talk to him. I want to ask him how many times he's taken his pants off in a fit of stress. Like, I gotta get these off me. We gotta get moving.
But all was well. We figured it out. We got the kitty. Kitty secured.
Was Alfie covered in ticks?
Yeah, I think she was. They picked a bunch off of her.
That's fucked. It's probably a lot easier though because she was bald. Raymond, I had a blast this week catching back up. Hopefully the next episode's gonna be in person, or maybe we have something cool going on or a cool episode planned. But hopefully you have one coming in person with a cool guest. Raymond, keep fucking getting these hoes and let me know how the Oregonian goes.
Yeah.
You want to drop our socials? Let these people know.
The phone number is 215-360-3451. Call us, leave a message, or leave us a text message. Read it on the show.
Have you checked it?
I actually haven't. No, I haven't even looked at it.
Shit, Raymond. You know what? Check it live right now.
No, I don't want to.
All right, that's fine.
Also, follow us on our socials. You can follow Declan at Declan Loves Meatballs on Instagram. You can follow me at RAY_BROOX on Instagram. Also, follow the show at 555 Let Me Call You Back. And I think that is everything, my friend.
Raymond, Godspeed, safe week. Let's have a better one.
Yes.
Have fun with your romantic expenditures and your quarries that you get into. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate the support.
Find us on Instagram at 555 Let Me Call You Back and on Facebook at the Let Me Call You Back podcast. You can find comedian Declan Brooks on Instagram at Declan Loves Meatballs. See you next time.